Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. Before we start this video off, I wanted to tell you guys about Rockstars Production. If you're going to be in Atlanta for Black Pride weekend, they have a bunch of events going on featuring Monica, Lil' Kim, Kelly Price, Tiana Taylor, and they have a big name that they can't even tell me about yet. Not to say that Lil' Kim and Monica and Kelly Price and Tiana Taylor aren't big names, but they can't even tell me who else they have on the lineup. They have an events going on Thursday night at Crave Nightclub. On Friday night, Monica will be at the Freight Depot. Saturday at their day party, Tiana Taylor will be there. At the block party at the Museum Bar, Lil' Kim will be there. I'm not sure which event Kelly Price will be at, but when I find out, I will let you guys know. Also, they have a comedy special going on featuring Miss Sophia on Friday night. On Sunday, everybody will be at the park at Piedmont Park, and on Monday for Labor Day they're having a booze cruise, and y'all know I like to get a little drink in there too. So you know, they have a bunch of events and they have party passes. You can go on over to rockstarsproduction.com. the link is inside the more info box. If you have any questions that you want to ask them, they have a phone number right there on the website. But again, they have Monica, Lil' Kim, Tiana Taylor, Kelly Price, and a name that they can't even tell me yet. So make sure y'all visit rockstarsproduction.com to find out the lineup, where the events are going to be, the addresses, and all of those things if you're planning on attending to see those celebrities at the events. So please enjoy this video, and again, when more information comes, I'll pass that on to you. But please enjoy this video, and hint, hint, use my Uber code, not Mikkel's. Anyway, enjoy the video. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. I had a good week. You know, we did the video. I put the little green screen back on the wall. You know, I noticed that you guys noticed some of the new editing things that I did to the video. Thank you to everyone who noticed that. I'm going to try to keep pushing myself to keep, you know, editing and adding little shit instead of just throwing the video up. Thank you to everyone who liked the video, shared the video. Please make sure when you watch, you like. If you're on your phone, your Xbox, your PlayStation, your computer, you're sitting in front of. Most of y'all watching your phone, but click the like button because it's there, and leave a comment if you can, because I want to read some of y'all comments and stuff. Announcements. I want to make an announcement, but I'm going to actually do a video before, and then that'll be on here before, because I forgot my little script that I was going to say. But the blackout, last night we had the final conference call for the blackout, and you know, I'm just really excited about it, and I can't wait to see y'all there on September 5th. It's at the Crow's Nest. Thank you to everyone who has donated to the GoFundMe account. I'm just looking forward to meeting you guys. If you haven't bought your shirts, we have a shirt on thescorpionshow.spreadshirt.com, and Candy has a shirt at satv.spreadshirt.com. So we have two different shirts, and if you want to purchase them, you can go to the website. I'll have the links inside the more info box. And shout out to Marquez, who already has a shirt. I've seen his picture and I posted on my Instagram yesterday. I don't really have any more announcements that I have to make. Do you have any announcements? Okay. Oh, yeah, well, I forgot. Well, since, you know, Uber has upgraded me to VIP, so I want to say thank you to everyone who has been using the Uber code.
Now, alright, do they upgrade you to VIP because as much as you use them, or because of how many free rides you
I think how many free rides, how many times I've used them.
Oh, okay.
And some people, I think one person actually signed up as a driver, and I didn't know I could get paid for that. So, I'm going to let y'all know now.
How do you get paid?
Because when they use your referral code as a driver, then you get paid for that. And
I'm saying, does the email tell you that you get paid for that?
Yes.
Because I think a few people, or maybe they were considering it, I don't know.
They was like, if they got to make a number of trips first before you can see anything. So if you feel like you can be a good, efficient Uber driver, please use my code Uber Kevin S3352.
I know that's right. Or you can use my code Mikkel M, M-A-K-A-E-L-M.
Bitch, I better use my code.
Okay.
Cause I'm been needing these Uber rides for Atlanta. Thank you.
He's got plenty of rides. Okay. Not only that, he's got plenty of people in Atlanta that are towing him around.
Okay, but
Right.
you never know.
So use mine. MAKAELM. And shout out to all of y'all who have been using mine. Because I haven't posted my code
in a while,
and I'm still getting.
That's what I love. So let's just start that doing
I
the
posted
now.
a picture yesterday. Somebody left a comment that had nothing to do with Uber. Said, "What's your code's name again?" I said, "I know that's right." Somebody all the way in Canada used my code. They sent me a screenshot and said, "Thank you."
I know that's right. I know you can use it in Canada.
Well,
I know they all over the world, but
let
damn.
me tell you something. Thank you guys. Thank you. Because some days I don't feel like driving my car, like today.
Oh, so you got to get an Uber home.
I got an Uber to work today. I got an Uber here. I'm going to get an Uber after I leave here to my church because we have a meeting. I'm having an Uber back home.
Yes. So we got to hurry up with this video. There is something that I had to say. Mama Scorpion Live. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out and watched. Yesterday I tried this new thing because YouTube trying to improve their site by letting you record live on there. But for some reason we were having technical difficulties. So the video was freezing up. I'm going to post the first 20 minutes because I realized that I wasn't recording on the actual camcorder. So I'm going to post that part, and then on Saturday you guys can watch the rest of it. And it was real good. This girl called up, you know, talking about her being pregnant with her first child and everything. And she done made my mom cry on that day, just talking about it. And some people, some of y'all issues just be like, okay, bye. But you know, hey, it ain't my show. It's Mama Scorpion Live. So, you know, check it out every Wednesday, 5:30. It's on YouNow. Right now it's on YouNow.com/The Scorpion Show. And when YouTube gets it together, you can come straight to YouTube to watch it and call in and everything like that. So, a couple weeks ago, we were discussing Jared Fogle. His house was being raided by the FBI. At that time, we didn't know what it was for, but we known that his friend had been indicted on child pornography charges. And you know, the Subway at the time, they said, well, right now we're just going to suspend our agreement with each other until the outcome of the investigation is complete. And on Wednesday, no, wait a minute, was this last week?
You're not telling everything. Subway suspended their ties with Jared because there was indication that Jared and his friend were exchanging child pornography back and forth.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was that part. I thought it was because they raided his home.
No, because they were exchanging. And I remember I called it a few weeks ago because I know you were saying, you know, well, why are they arresting Jared so fast? And I told, and a few weeks ago, and I said the reason why they're arresting him is because they found stuff on him. Because he ain't just going to get arrested for something like that. You know, you don't get arrested because your friend was caught doing it. You get arrested because you and your friend were caught exchanging that shit together.
But at that time, he wasn't arrested. They didn't even say he was arrested. They just said that they seized computers from his home and that they will be checking.
But let me tell you something. Subway suspended Jared. They didn't stick by Jared. They suspended him early on because they probably got
the same damn day.
They probably got more information than we did. And so therefore they were like, you know what? We're going to cut these ties right now because something ain't right. And come to find out, you know, I was watching CNN last night and they were talking about how he had paid this one 17-year-old girl numerous occasions to have sex with her in different 10-star hotels. I call them 10-star. The Plaza in the Ritz-Carlton in New York City when she was 17. And it had started back when she was 16. And in certain text messages and emails, he had even asked her to find
younger girls,
stating that the younger the better. And it's like, you know, it's like, but then they started showing all these old pictures of him before he lost the weight, and I said,
you can only imagine.
Okay.
Because you know ain't nobody giving it to him. But that still don't make it right that you out there doing that kind of shit.
No. I looked at him in those old pictures before Subway came into his life, and I was like, he looks like a pervert even way back then. You know what I mean? Like, it's, to me, I always, it's old school in me, and it's not cool, you know, to judge people like this. And I don't do it with everybody, but some people, I always look at them with a third eye, because you look at them and you say, well, damn, you are a man of a certain age. You're not married. You don't have no girlfriend.
That's your instinct.
You ain't got a kid. You like, what the fuck is going on with you? The same thing when we were talking a few months ago about Lindsey Graham, who's running for president, or is he even still running for president? Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Lindsey Graham, and I was like, well, you know, my third eye is kind of telling me he's okay, because he's never been married, don't have no girlfriend, don't have no kids. I'm like, is he a little fruity? You know, what's going on? You know, it's like my intuition. You know, the old folks used to always do that. You know, some of them, you know, and sometimes it was true.
Yeah, he was just, and he has to pay $1.4 million. That's $100,000 to each of the 14 underage minors that he had sex with.
That we know.
Yeah, mind you, they said it was
that we know.
like the people who he was calling and stuff to set these sex things up. You know, it could have been boys or girls.
Yeah.
They didn't even know for sure how many were girls and how many were boys, or if boys were in it at all.
But you know,
it's just a mess.
But you know what's so funny? Because last night, as I was watching CNN and they were discussing this, I started asking myself, I wonder if these people, even these young kids, even knew exactly who he was. Because Jared Fogle, yes, a lot of people know Subway and the Jared Fogle story. But I remember when this story first broke out, I had to kind of mentally picture, what does this man look like? And then when I saw his face, I said, oh, that's what he looks like. Because he doesn't have a superstar or recognizable face. You know, to me, his face is one of those faces that if I walk past him down the street at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Center City, yeah, he doesn't have that type of a celebrity.
No, he's not a. Well, I mean, I've seen plenty of Subway. Like when I think of Subway, I think of Jared Fogle. When I think of Jared Fogle, I think of Subway.
But you know what? Also, too, I don't eat Subway.
Oh, I fucking love Subway.
That's why you know who he looks like.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard it, I was like,
commercials.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Really?
When you don't eat stuff or do stuff, you don't pay attention to it.
But I bet you know the Popeyes lady, though, don't
The
you?
black lady, yes, because I eat Popeyes. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
See, there's a difference. You know, some people, and you know, it's true because a lot of people don't realize, like for instance, you drink a lot. And so therefore, you know liquor. I don't drink that often, so therefore, if we go somewhere, I need you to order my drink because I don't know what I'm ordering.
That's right. No, he's going to stick to a Jolly Rancher.
I know. Because I don't know anything about drinks.
I would never.
I don't eat Subway, so therefore, I don't know nothing about Jared Fogle. Now, I do remember those old commercials way back when, but when's the last time he even did a commercial like that?
He do them like he do
Not
it
as
from
much
time
as
to
he
time.
did.
But yeah, he always talk about him losing his weight and everything.
Right, because remember when he first started out, those commercials used to be all on TV. But then it kind of got, whereas though they started dwindling down. Like for instance, I said to myself the other day, you don't even really see them advertise new movies in the theater now.
That's true.
Remember how you remember how you used to
online.
always see commercials? Oh, this new movie's coming out. You see the previews on the TV. You don't even see that.
Or
no
they
more.
wait for the biggest show or the biggest
And
event,
they'll
and then they'll
yeah.
do the preview.
They don't even do that no more. So I don't. And then I'm getting to the point now. I don't pay attention like that to TV no more. I turn on reality TV and I turn the TV off.
And then his wife.
Whose wife? Jared Fogle's?
Yes, he has
He's
a wife
married?
and 2 kids.
I didn't know he was married.
She had filed for divorce, like for irreconcilable. Bitch, I can't say.
Irreconcilable differences.
Yes, it's the differences.
Yes.
They had differences of opinions on things. So she was already planning to divorce him before
This
even
even happened.
came out
Wow.
because they were separated.
I know she was.
I would be devastated. Then I have children with this man. Oh my God!
He's going out there having sex with kids.
Yes.
No.
Who's telling? Who knows if he did anything with them? I hope not.
I hope not.
But you don't know.
Yeah, because you got some parents out there that do.
Yes, that's just nasty. That's nasty.
They're doing stuff.
And yeah, and he pleaded guilty, so there's no trial coming up or anything. He just said put me in jail.
Right.
So the minimum he's getting is 5 years in prison, and he'll be out. He has to register as a sex offender. He can never be around underage children, unsupervised, and his computers will be checked regularly, randomly, for any activity.
The good thing about this for him is that he's made so much money that when he gets out of jail,
he's going to be well off.
He'll be well off, and therefore he can go find a house somewhere and don't have to be around nobody ever again. That's the good thing on his part, because he's made all. Because that, what you say, 1.4 million. That 1.4 million ain't gonna hurt his pockets at all. His lawyer fees ain't gonna hurt his pockets at all. He's gonna pay that, and he's gonna go about his business, because he's been working with Subway for what, 15, 14 years now. Millions of dollars that he done made with working with them. He's gonna be able to go to jail, come out of jail. The rest of that money, he gonna go about his business and say, fuck it, I don't.
And this is the first time I think I ever remember like a spokesperson for a big company like that to be in trouble. That is terrible. And it's not Subway's fault, so don't try to boycott Subway.
You can't boycott Subway because it's not their fault. Subway did the right thing. In my heart, I think they did the right thing when they first found out about this with him. Let's suspend him, because there's no way, shape, and form. Like I said previously in our old video, found that video. There's no way, shape, or form that your friend is doing all this child pornography stuff in your house and you don't know nothing about it. I didn't believe it then. And some people, sometimes no. There's a difference, Some people can do things in your house and you don't know. But when it comes to child porn on your computer and you don't know about that, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
And parents, y'all need to put them little blockers on their computer and monitor. I don't give a fuck how old they are until they're 18. Monitor what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because then you might be like Rosie O'Donnell, can't even find her damn daughter. Her daughter running away off with some drug dealer who's 25 years old.
Yeah, but her daughter also had a mental illness.
But see, no, but you got to be careful of what they doing on these computers.
Yeah.
It's people on Facebook meeting up. You don't even know what's going on. They done got cut up and stabbed up somewhere. Y'all got to be careful.
And
if you can put if you got tracking devices, put that shit on there until they 18 or start paying a fucking bill in your house. If they ain't paying no bill, they can't complain.
Hey.
Alright, so then we go on to another child molester. Josh Duggan. Now y'all know what happened with the 15 kids counting and all that. 25, I don't know how many kids. 19. Yeah, 19 kids. And now, this hacker group, they run, I don't know which name of hacker group, so many hacker groups. They hacked AshleyMadison.com. If you don't know what AshleyMadison.com is, it's a website where married men and married women meet on the site to have sex with single people or people that, can be their companion. You can do all kinds of stuff.
It's basically a website that promotes
cheating,
infidelity from married people. If you're married and you want to cheat, come to this website. We'll set you up with somebody.
Yeah. And what happened was they got
kind of like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, except those are free. You don't have to pay for those.
Yeah, Inject and Grindr is free too.
Yeah. So why would I pay for Ashley Madison when I can? Somebody stop me.
Hide your face.
Hey, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Why would, that's people with money. Why would you pay?
Cause they got it. They got it.
They got it. You're right. Because folks like us, we just go to those common.
But see, you know what though? But see, because I've been saying the same thing. Why these people keep paying for this sex and everything? Oh no, because they're willing to do more things that the average person would not do.
Not true.
Because
once I get turned on, I'm doing every fucking thing. So you don't have to pay me. I'm alright. But I can use some gas money.
No, you need more than some damn gas money. Shit.
No, because when I leave a situation, I don't want to feel like a hoe. I want to feel like a lady.
Look, sign that contract and be on about your business. You can never put on as you stole a picture of me because bitch, I'm coming for you.
I don't want to feel like I had sex for money. I've never had sex.
You better be old.
Let me tell you,
like 60 something if you want to be paying for sex.
Woo!
There's people out and these young boys. They be out there just selling, and girls too, so don't get it twisted. But I know what I said. They just be selling. Okay, like, bitch, yeah, this is how much it costs. And I be like, who is guiding these young people?
Guide me,
yes. I be like, oh my God. And then some of y'all, some of them follow you on Twitter, so you go to their page, and you look at their page, and then here's the link to my Rent Boy link. So I click on it because I want to see what they show.
Oh really?
And they show everything. Bitch, you think I got time to rent anybody?
But why are you clicking on that link?
Because I want to see what they show.
You gonna get caught up with that. Cause you know what's gonna happen?
Bitch, I said nah.
Listen,
cause he trying to speak out. I rebuke that.
No, you ain't let me finish. I ain't saying you gonna rent him. But what's gonna happen is, I was thinking about this the other day. They gonna create this thing where social media is gonna be allowed to show and tell you a little bit more. Who went on what? Who muted you? Who blocked? Who blocked you before you even know? Yeah,
Yeah, they do got it. I got this thing on Instagram. It shows you who blocked you, who unfollowed you, who followed you.
I don't have any of that.
They be doing all of that. They be like, oh my God, who liked this picture? Who liked the like? They got all kind. They already got that out. But see that, and that's how this guy got Josh Duggar. He got caught up on Ashley Madison. But anyway, let me go back to. Let me go back to. So the group, they said Ashley Madison, y'all better get rid of this website or we are going to expose everybody
on here.
And they got over 30 million
accounts. Sue Ashley Madison.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what they did was Ashley Madison did not. They were feeling defiant, and they put up a database where you can find people, think about their names, their addresses, or card numbers, or anything like that, for over 30 million accounts. And I guess you know the media, ain't nobody really got time to be searching like that, but the media, let the media do it, and we're going to find out some more stuff. Because there was over 15,000 government accounts, that's military and .gov accounts, that's been going on their website. I already knew that was going to happen.
Right. That's why the media does it. They don't care about the John Smith who lives, the John Smith or whatever, something like that. They worried about the big hits, who we can find in Hollywood and Washington. That's what they worried about.
So they found Josh Duggar, and he was trending all over Twitter the other day, Tuesday night. And then I went to TMZ and seen that he released a statement yesterday saying, basically, in other words, I'm a freak and I'm going to get help for it and everything. I'm addicted to porn and all of this stuff.
Yeah, wait. He wasn't a freak when he was molesting his siblings. He's a freak because now he's been caught on Ashley Madison. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's addicted to porn. And he's been working on getting help.
Did he say anything about him molesting his siblings? Did he ever put out a statement about that?
I don't think he's ever made a statement or did an interview.
But he makes a statement about Ashley Madison. Ain't that some shit? That's ass back.
Don't make me lame too much. I took some of that.
Well, you gonna have to go soon.
I know. That's why we gotta hurry up.
Is it nasty?
No, it tastes like a Sprite with no flavor.
Whoa. What is it? Vinegar?
Like, I mean, it's just, I would say simple.
No. And I'm not.
But if you ever just get that feeling like you got to go.
But let me tell you something. It's so I don't ever really have that feeling because I don't have a problem with going. You know what I mean? Like I can eat something and about 10 minutes later it's coming right on out of me. That's why sometimes I'll eat heavy stuff when I go like away. Like if I'm going on a bus trip somewhere, I can't eat nothing heavy.
Because I'm not taking a dump the whole day. Like on a bus trip, oh no, you won't catch me. Nobody. I hate to ruin some of y'all, but no, I just don't like to go in public. Not unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Like there's no stopping it.
But other than that,
no.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So let me know if you find out if your husband cheating on you on AshleyMadison.com. Or do you even really want to know if you've been cheating on? Don't you already have that intuition that something ain't right?
Some people don't.
Yeah, they be the ones just like David on the haves and the have-nots with his dumb ass. They done sent you so many years that your wife is cheating on you, and you still won't even see it that your wife is cheating on you. She took you to where your wife was, and you still don't think she's cheating on you. What is she doing? What is she? Come on, man. You fucking stupid. You have to tell him that his wife is cheating on him. And show him the pictures. You got the pictures. But anyway, speaking of cheating, more cheating. I don't believe this, okay? Lala was trending all over Twitter today because Mano's girlfriend or his wife or his
Mano?
Yeah, the rapper Mano, or the mother of his children, she posted a post about Lala, saying how Lala is a hoe, and how she slept with Mano and how she got the proof. Oh, she went off. Let me pull this right back up.
Oh, here it is. Lala, does your husband know that your
Damn, but you had the picture. I know that's right.
That your whole ass has been fucking my daughter's father. That you slept over his house the other night after the movies. A man that is with me and his family every damn night. That doesn't make sense. Hold on, because something don't make sense. Let me try this again. Because it doesn't make sense. Lala, Does your husband know that your whole ass has been fucking my daughter's father? That you slept over his house the other night after the movies? A man that is with me and his family every damn night. How does it feel to be the slut responsible for his daughter never waking up to her father ever again? Well, if he's sleeping with you and his daughter every night, how does he have time to sleep with Lala at his house? Mind you, she said his house.
His house.
Okay, not ours, his. You can keep the clown. You can keep the clown because we don't want the bum nigga no more. All yours, ho. And then she tagged Carmelo Anthony in this. Lala, and don't make me at the nigga because I come with receipts, ho. We both know his thirsty ass would love the exposure to help move his new mixtape. Well, maybe that's why you're doing it, to help his new mixtape be moved. Okay, you're a disgrace to women everywhere. Typical married slut.
Yes.
So did Lala respond?
Lala didn't respond. Carmelo didn't respond. The girl didn't respond with anything. I haven't seen
And
it on
Maynard
Instagram yet. So I'm thinking this is all just like a publicity stunt. But why would you use Lala?
Of all people.
Yes. There's better people to say that somebody did something with. Now, if you really wanted to start something, no, never mind, I'm not going to go there. But you got to pick somebody at the top, and that's a female who is going to cause some shit.
And Mano, of all people, he's
right.
like...
Lala's going to, I mean, but stranger things have happened. I mean, for real. Because the prettiest girl gets cheated on with a fat girl in a heartbeat.
Let me tell you something, Kevin.
The
The strangest things have happened. You know, I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay?
And I've seen shit in the club, and it didn't make sense to me.
Let me tell you something.
And got mad about it.
But I just can't imagine Mano and Lala. Like, Lala, girl, I'm not even mad at... I would be mad at Lala. Like, girl. Him? You was better off fucking Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, she was. I mean, at least I would watch that.
Oh, I gotta be careful. Oh my God.
I would watch that. Don't let it come out.
Woo!
She was.
Oh my God.
Right before Cannon shot her and killed her. I mean, she did, but, you know.
Hey, somebody, y'all done spoiled it. How y'all gonna... No, don't tell us to talk about it. Then say you spoiled it.
Right.
That's your fault.
You should have watched everybody else.
Okay, you should have been watching when I said I started watching.
Right.
That's when that was your cue.
But Lala, I hope this isn't true. I don't believe it's true, but, you know, like Kevin said, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
So if it is true, Lala, I feel bad because I really, really looked up to you and your whole, you know what I mean? Because you really, really, I liked your show. And I was told that it don't come on no more. I was shocked because it was a very positive show. Maybe it still does, but I was told it doesn't. But anyway, you know, I've always loved you even when you were back on TRO.
And she needs to try to be a host on one of these damn shows. All these networks got.
Well, this is true. It'd be kind of hard. And did the girlfriend ever produce the receipts?
No, I haven't seen anything, and I've checked her Instagram as of recording this video, and no, it's not even on the shade room. So that's how I know something ain't right.
Yeah, because the shade room probably like Lala and Mayna.
And speaking of people, more people get caught up.
Yeah, why would she do that?
Mike Epps.
What did he get? Let me.
Child, Mike Epps. He had tweeted some girl. Some girl was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving Instagram." No, he asked her, "Does she have an Instagram?" She said, "No, she don't have an Instagram because people wasn't liking her pictures." So he said, "DM me." I mean, let me. He said, "I'm a DM you." Yeah. So his wife.
This made this to CNN.
Yeah, it was everybody talking about it. And his wife and tweeted him and her
At the same time.
with the Instagram eyes.
After he told the girl to DM him.
The day after, I guess she was going through his tweets and she found it, and then
The girl.
yeah, she found the tweets with them.
Okay.
Because you know you could pull down the whole
Right.
tab and then the whole thing, the conversation come up. So she added the eyes at the end of their conversation because nobody else replied to it. And then when you look on Mike Epps' Twitter, I mean when you go to her Twitter, she was showing the pictures that Mike Epps blocked her and everything after his wife found out about everything.
Oh, blocked the
And-
girl.
Yeah,
Right.
and then Mike Epps yesterday gonna release some statement talking about my nephew runs my account, and my nephew sometimes be DMing girls all the time. Well, DM girls all the time. Nobody is falling for that.
And wait a minute. Why would you, as an established A-list celebrity, allow your nephew to DM other females under your name?
well, it's going to get them some stuff, you know.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, these people are thinking that they're talking to Mike Epps, not Mike Epps' nephew. So why would you allow him to do that?
Yeah, and every tweet that I see from Mike Epps is always like a joke and shit. Like it don't say, like Janet, when Janet tweet, and you know when her team tweet, it'll say Janet's team. Or Janet's this and that.
Yeah, like come on.
Mike Epps, you got to do way better than that. And you should not be getting caught up on no motherfucking Twitter of all places. Most people get caught up in pictures. You got caught up on Twitter. And most people get caught because the fucking person that they're cheating with is the one that snapshots everything and send it to the blog.
Not by your wife.
By your wife. Mike Epps, you just been taking, I mean, you've been doing good stuff with the movies and TVs and stuff, but come on, man, you messing up.
And then not only that, if you did nothing wrong, Mike Epps, if you did nothing wrong, then answer this question for me. What was the purpose of y'all blocking this young lady? Because it looks like your nephew responded to her tweet by saying DM me. So then why would y'all block her? She didn't come to y'all saying, well, come to Mike Epps saying, oh Mike, I want to, you know. So why did y'all block her? She didn't do anything wrong.
She talking about I wasn't getting the likes that I deserve on Instagram. Instagram is not a place just for likes, okay?
Child. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
But a lot of
Let me
people
tell you
do
something.
things for likes.
Let me tell you something. I know a few people who deleted their pages and restarted their page because they weren't getting a lot of likes on Instagram either. And I'm like, it's saying to myself, it's really not this serious. Let me tell you something. I post some things that I'm like, I only got 100 likes on this. Well,
Okay.
nothing more. Or I got more likes on this on showing my hands or my feet getting done than I did on my pretty face. But I mean, that's life. You know, people like what they like. So to be like, oh my God, I'm not getting enough likes, like.
And speaking of Instagram, follow us at Mikkel86 and at the Scorch.
Oh, and one more thing. I just need to give a shout out real quick to this young man, Darnell Eason. His Twitter name is Harley_ever, HARLEY_EVER. He just tweeted me and said, shout out to Mikkel, got a discount on my trip using your Uber code. See, it works.
Hey, bitch, I better use my phone. I don't care how Mikkel try to slide it in there.
He did. So make sure y'all tweet him and let him know that I gave him a shout out on this video. Tweet him and let him know. Yeah.
Touch him.
Touch him, Lord.
So, there's this other scandal that's been all over the internet yesterday about the activist for black. I don't think he's just for Black Lives Matter. He's against police brutality. Sean King, and I've been following him for probably like a year. Him, DeRay, it's a bunch of them. Anthony Finch or is it Antoine Finch? I don't know. But I follow them because I like to be in the know with what's going on. But sometimes I really think that it's just too much going on with these police officers. Like they always post stories about who the police shot or who the police killed. It's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Police officers or
police officers killing black people.
And they'll have like since Sandra Bland, they would say like there's been 130 deaths.
And this is with the Black Lives Matter or post that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I didn't know that they were all different kind of chapters in different cities for the Black Lives Matters movement. I didn't know all of that.
Your feet are horrible.
I know, but don't judge me. Don't look.
I looked down.
Why would you say that?
Because I looked down and I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
Got
You
it.
hear it?
Oh my God. We're going to go get.
Before I go to Atlanta, they will be done.
Hey.
Hey, don't take no pictures.
Why would I bitch? I'm not taking pictures in that. But I was getting ready to say we need to have a girls' day out. My dream.
Oh, you're going to do it?
Yeah, maybe.
For the vine. All right. And I want them to take the big scraper
Honey,
and get all that
they
dead
will work
skin.
on your feet.
Yes. It's
Okay.
a mess.
And seriously, they may pull out that chainsaw because you need it.
Leave my feet alone. We try. How you gonna do that in front of a? Well, you should have waited afterwards.
Because it was like a quick reaction.
So anyway, I got to hide my feet. Where's my damn sneakers?
I already seen them now.
Yeah, so anyway,
But you still get the cootie, right?
Hey, don't stop the show. Put them socks on. It don't stop the show.
Woo!
I'm serious.
I know that's right. Hey, well, hey, listen. That's
Do
what.
wait, do that stop the show?
No, it don't.
All right.
But it hasn't been a show playing since this movie's been renovated. So I gotta wait. I gotta wait till they add the stadium seats, cause we still in the hardback seats. Okay. Now, no shame in my game.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
this theater is closed until further fucking notice.
Oh my God. Ooh. So Sean King, to me he's always been a biracial man. I knew that. To me he looks like a white man, but he looks like he's mixed. Like, he got some black in him. So I don't know what it was, but he went off against Glenn Beck, Breitbart.com, and different other websites that jumped on the bandwagon that try to say he duped Oprah into receiving a scholarship to go to Morehouse by saying that he was a black man and he's the new Rachel Dolezal. So they just went on all of these tirades, just saying, trying to think that they had proof, saying that he was lying about
being a biracial man.
Yeah,
He does.
and that
But I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. But his Twitter account page does look like he's white. The one with the black and white photo with the white T-shirt. And I mean, don't get me. I don't follow him on Twitter, but he be posting some good shit because it always pops up in my what's name. People retweet him. But on his Twitter, he does look like he's white. Because I used to think he was white. I mean, maybe he needs to take that picture off and make it into color.
But he don't have to. To me, he didn't even have to. He don't have to change nothing.
No, he don't have to change it. But that's probably why some people think that he's white.
But yeah,
he looks white in that picture.
I think their motive is to attack him. Like, I've noticed that D-Ray has been saying that the government has been watching him. Like, he's been posting like emails that the government shared or whatever. I don't know how he got them, but they thinking that maybe the Black Lives Matter movement, they are the ones that starting these riots across the country. So that's why they're monitoring what they do. So it's just been so much, and I think he's one of the people that speaks up. So they're trying to find a way to discredit him by saying that, oh, he's not black, he's really a white man, portraying to be a black man. But to me, I still like whether he's white or black, and I'm sure he's biracial. To me, it doesn't matter. He's somebody that's actually standing up and doing something about it. He go to those rallies. He just don't sit on Twitter and tweet about stuff. He's out there trying to make things happen and trying to, fix the relations between the police and the citizens of wherever he go. So what does his race have to do with anything? But what I'm saying is they're trying to discredit him by saying all of this stuff, and for everything that they said about him, he had his receipts for.
Right.
And they're not going to release no we apologize statement and everything. No. Like instead of trying to work with him and seeing that he's trying to do something positive, they're knocking him down like they do D-Ray. Oh, D-Ray this and he ain't got this and he ain't got that. He's broke. Okay, he left he was making $100,000 a year, and he quit his job just to do activist work. Now that takes a whole lot. You have to really believe in what you're doing to quit your job, and I don't know how to get his money. That's not my business. But I love the work that he's out there doing. I haven't seen him do anything wrong, but right now I know today there was some Black Lives Matter argument or whatever. But see, that's what they want. They want to see the division. They want to see y'all fighting. They want to see y'all do a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm glad that a lot of people are sticking by Sean King. And I'm glad that he's not allowing this to break him. And he said that I know that he basically what he was saying, like where he's from, you could get beat up on for the women would get beat up on by even having sex with a black man or having a baby by a black man. So even though you see this name on a birth certificate saying that this is the father, you know damn well that's not always true, that name on the birth certificate isn't the father. And it has birth certificates and everything. It's just like, who is really working this hard to discredit somebody, to make them look that bad? Y'all doing a little bit too much. And what I think happened is his mom had a baby by a black man, and nobody in his family really talks about it, or I don't want to say, but or another thing could have happened. I don't
It's
wanna say
okay. So, all right, I'm trying to understand something because I'm listening to you talk and I'm trying to understand this whole Sean King thing because I didn't hear anything about it
at all.
Nothing. I didn't hear about it at all. So I'm listening to what you're saying about this whole. I think first of all, I think it's horrible and disgusting that they're trying to discredit this man, especially someone who is working so hard to mend relationships, but. It brings me back. It takes me back to Rachel Dolezal, and the reason why it takes me back to her is a lot of people got on her for what it was that she was portraying to be. She was a white woman portraying to be a black woman, and a lot of people got on her because of that. But what they failed to mention was that regardless, just like you said about Sean King, regardless of whether he's white or black, regardless of whether she was white or black, people failed to mention the fact that this woman was doing something for the advancement of black people by working with the NAACP. And that's why I thought of her when you said it doesn't matter what color he is, because I was saying to myself, well, dang, it really didn't matter what color Rachel Dolezal was either.
Yeah.
Even though she was lying about it.
Yeah,
but it
that
really
was
didn't
my
matter.
thing.
Yeah, but because what I'm saying is it really didn't matter what she was either, because at the end of the day she was doing something that some black people and white people would never do. Like you got some black people going, I'm not working for the NAACP, I'm not into all that. You know what I mean? But she took it upon herself to make sure, and she was doing it for a very long time. And again, if you notice, remember after this happened, the NAACP had put out a statement and they weren't like basically not mad at her, like they were just like, we didn't want her to leave or something like that. They basically didn't want her to leave her position because they supported her. And I was thinking to myself, they supported her because she was doing something for black people in this country. She was working so black people would have a step ahead. And that's kind of like what Sean King was doing. And that's the only reason why when you said it doesn't matter, I'm thinking like, well, it didn't matter with her either, but they gave her a hard way to go. And you know, we don't even hear about her anymore. What happened to her? I don't know if she's still left.
But the reason why she got the hard way is because she did so much to try to be black, and she wasn't black.
She did do so much to try to be black, but what's more important, her doing so much to try to be black, or her working for the advancement of black people?
That's a two-part question. Because if you
give me answer one part.
I'm gonna answer the first part.
Okay.
You said what's so wrong?
No. I said what's more important. What's more important?
The advancement is more. The advancement is more important for black people.
Right.
But if you want to help other black people advance, especially with something affiliated with the NAACP, it may be white people that help with the NAACP, but it's mainly led by black people.
Right.
So if you are helping to advance black people, that means you've been through a struggle and you can help people get through things and help people achieve better things. Now, because you're black, so this is who you are as a person, and you want to help other people out. Now with her thing is, okay, I'm in love with black people. I want to be black. I love the whole black culture thing. I want to wear the hair. I want to spray tan and get tans, and I'm going to say that I'm a black woman when I'm not really a black woman. And I'm going to do these things. I'm going to work at the NAACP. Okay, that's fine. You want to work at the NAACP. That's fine. You want to help with the advancement of black people. But do not decept people.
Well, I need to say this, because what you started out with was wrong. Her whole thing was, I'm not pretending to be a black woman because I love black people. Her thing was early on, I'm doing this because as a child, I've always identified with being black. They even did an interview with her parents who outed her, who said yes, when she was a child, there were times where she would identify with being black. She would draw pictures of her being black. So this wasn't because she loved black people. This was because as a child, she identified herself as being black. Now naturally, you can't be black and you're white. You can't be black. But she always identified with that African American culture. So it wasn't because she didn't do what she did because, oh, she loves black people. She did it because that's what she identified with as an early child. Now, yes, I agree with you. How she went about doing it was wrong. But at the same time, my thing is, just like with Sean King, whether he's black or white, I don't give a fuck. what he's doing is he's doing something to help people, and that was the same thing with Rachel Dolezal. And also, no, there are not a lot of black people who work for the NAACP who have been through some struggles, because I'm sure I could work for the NAACP, and I ain't been through those big struggles. So
I'm talking about, when I was talking about that, I'm talking about as far as leaders. Because that's what I think you are. When you are head of a chapter, you are a leader. Not just saying like just getting a regular job, working for them. Because I don't know who runs our chapter.
Yeah, but
I think it's
I don't think
Mon Desire, or he left. But yeah, like you.
Yeah, but I'm sure qualified leaders. I'm not too certain that in order to be a leader of a chapter for the NAACP, you have to have been somebody who marched with Dr. King or something like that, or had some type of major struggle. I'm sure there are qualified leaders that they put in that position. It may be a qualified college graduate, something like that. But I don't think you had to been through some struggle. Like, for instance, you're a smart guy, and I think that had you went to college and graduated and were so into that, they probably would have definitely put you in. Had no hard fucking struggle. Probably the hardest struggle you probably had was YouTube and Blinds to Go. You see what I'm saying? Or telling your mom you was gay. You know what I mean? But listen.
Well, we're the gay people at the NAACP.
Yeah, right. Now that's a bridge I would like to see crossed. You know what I mean? Because rarely you ever hear the NAACP speak about gay rights, especially with African American gays. You just rarely ever hear about it. You don't.
But yeah, I just think that they're just trying to tear this man down, and they use Oprah's name to get all the white people to say, hey, something ain't right with him. Yeah, he really is a white man. He's not really black. Why is he trying to do that? And then you get some black people that don't even read, but they just follow suit on Twitter. Oh yeah, he just trying to be black. Look at him. Just
instead
look
of
at
doing
him.
their homework.
Instead of doing homework. Then you got this man. He got his friends saying that he was attacked because he was black. You got his wife writing stories, and his wife wrote this long. Oh my God! Like, he shouldn't even have to do everything. But he don't want to tell how he is black, and he said because it comes from a lot of pain, and it's
so wait, okay. Now this is the part that I missed. So his mother's white, and he's saying that that his father is black, but he doesn't want to tell us
who his father was, who he is, or how, because maybe his mom cheated on his father.
Or
maybe
his mom
she
could have been raped by him.
Right, yeah, I didn't want to say that. That's the part I didn't want to say.
She may have been raped.
You never know. And that's the life he grew up with.
Right.
But he always was black growing up. He always said he was bisexual, biracial. But this is not, to me, this is not no Rachel Dolezal thing. This is not it at all.
No, it's not no Rachel Dolezal thing.
But that's what they want. That's what they want everybody to fall for.
No. It's definitely not a Rachel Dolezal thing. But to me, I'm looking at I'm erasing the whole race thing, and then I'm looking at what both Sean and Rachel are doing for black people. Rachel working at the NAACP, and she's been doing it for a very long time. She didn't just get this job. She's been doing this for a very long time, and apparently doing it well. For them not even to want to get rid of her. They're doing something, Sean and Rachel, that a lot of black people don't even think about doing. Wouldn't even think about doing. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds me of when I watch stories of civil rights leaders and the untold stories of those, the white people who were marching with African Americans in the 60s, who themselves were beaten and killed. Like, it's, so, I mean, yeah, Rachel Dolezal really, and this Sean King thing, yeah, it's apples and oranges, but their stories when it comes to helping people other than themselves is what's important. What is that? Philippians what? Hold on.
Finally. Yep. His wife was saying that he worries about others more than himself. So, yeah. It's just crazy that he had to go through all that.
Where is it? I'm about to find it right now. What is it? Philippians 2, Philippians 2, 3 and 4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. And that's the bigger picture for me, is what Rachel and Sean are doing. They're not looking at themselves. they're doing. But you got people who were downing Rachel for what it was that she wasn't, and they got people who are downing Sean for trying to make him something that he's not. You know what I mean? That's how my mind works. I start thinking about all types of shit. Shout out to those people too. I know this has nothing to do with anything, but shout out to my followers on Instagram. I hit 30,000 today, and I'm trying to figure out what it is that y'all like about me. Because Lord knows y'all can't stand me on YouTube. What is it that y'all like about me?
Oh my God, they were having this big debate in the damn
about me?
comment section.
Well, maybe that's why all these people are following me, because they're like, well, I want to know who this Miguel is.
know. I have no idea.
But shout out to y'all. Let me tell you something. I love it. I love it. I love when people are talking about me, and I don't want to say it in a conceited type of way, but I love it because it gets more people to come and find me to find out what it is that people are talking about. And then those people who come and find me can see what it is that I really am.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, that just gave me a chill. Yes.
I'm going to church with you tonight. I'm going to see what this meeting about.
I'm going to tell you what it's about after we're done.
Is it good?
I'll tell you about
Alright,
it.
don't forget.
I'm not going to tell you that.
So, okay. I mean, all this other stuff. Yeah, Sierra. Let's talk about Sierra. Because Sierra was on CBS this morning. Not this morning, but yesterday morning. At the name of the show, CBS this morning. With Gayle King.
That's the name of the show, yeah. Who watches? Shut up, Mikhail. Who watches that?
I don't know, but they've been doing good in the ratings. They like #2.
They probably are, but I have a question. This is a serious question. Who does Gayle King's wig?
I don't know.
We need to find her a new wig.
Is it because it's the same style?
Same style.
It should be alright.
She will be, but you know what? I'm tired of it.
So yeah, Sierra.
Gayle King is a pretty woman. She's a beautiful woman, and I think there's other looks that could be had on her.
But I'm just glad that Gayle King has a steady job on television.
Yeah.
She's always been like one and done. She's been on CBS this morning for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And they changed the whole.
And now we don't know her as Oprah's best friend no more.
No.
We know her as a
As
CBS anchor, Gayle King the anchor. Or whatever you call her.
How you doing? Okay. And she, you know, they had the whole gang was interviewing Sierra, and I think that's good for Sierra because now she's opening up to the more open audience, the older white people.
Right.
So she was talking about her experiences. You know, she was talking about the album and everything, and she also discussed what's going on with her and Future. Now, you know what I noticed? When Sierra started talking about it and was on point with it, she didn't turn all day. You didn't hear anything. Nobody even asked me, Kevin, talk about what Sierra said about Future. Ain't nobody say nothing. But let Future sit up there and say, oh, they fucked that hoe ass nigga for messing with, you know, being around my son and everything. Everybody, oh, Russell wrong. Sierra know what she's doing, blah, 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 blah. And nobody say out to defend her. Amber Rose said, if no woman don't want to stand up and defend her, I'm going to be. Yes. Right. So shout out to Amber Rose for being the only one. Now she probably Sierra got friends in private, but you don't hear Kim Kardashian and them say shit. They ain't say nothing. I don't even know if she still fuck with them anymore. It don't matter. But anyway, what she was saying was she was like, I met Future's kids at an early age, and this was not a problem. So now, you know, it's a problem with her and Russell, you know, being around his child. She was like, I tried to build the bridge between Russell and Future. Future doesn't want to return my calls. Future doesn't want that. Right. He wants to be the bit of bitch. Yeah, he want to be mad about it. So she said, I'm going to do what I got to do.
He wants to be Future stuck in the past.
Yeah. She's like, I'm a woman.
You can't have it both ways.
And she said that she's been with him for 6 months, but that don't mean that she's been dating him for 6 months. She probably know him longer than fucking 6 months. And maybe she said she's comfortable around Russell with her child and everything. And then she also talked about, she was like, you know, Gayle King was like, you know, Russell talked about the celibacy thing. She's like, yeah, it's tough.
And she was like, well, I wouldn't want my, information out like that. But she was like, well, they were having an open conversation
and he was
at church.
In church, and it was with his pastor. Right.
So,
who said they wouldn't want their information out like that, Gail?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't want their personal business out like that, Gail. I agree with you. But at the same time, he was at church. It was an open conversation at church with his pastor about it. And he was 100% honest. And as a matter of fact, I said it before and I'll say it again. I applaud Russell for speaking out and saying that. Why? Because hopefully, just hopefully, his message touched somebody's ears.
Okay.
Particularly young folks. Hopefully it touches his ears to let them know, listen, you don't always have to wham bam thank you ma'am when you meet somebody. You don't always have to be about that. You can take your time with them. This is why some relationships don't last very long, because everybody's so quick to and then all right, now I'm done with you. You know what I mean? So I applaud him for doing that, and I also applaud Sierra for sticking by him for doing that. You know, and being honest. No, we're not having sex. We're not having sex. Why? Because we would rather wait until we are married to do that. And what's wrong with that? Because a long time.
When I was growing up, it was good to be a virgin. Now, bitch, something wrong with you.
Remember when we were a little bit younger, people didn't even like to admit that they
were virgin.
No, not that. That they gave knowledge.
Oh, well, yeah, but
I still don't do
girls
it. I'm just saying,
nowadays,
you know, the ones who do it, you know, it's okay. I don't want no.
Good night. So shout out to Sarah. She said, yeah, people, I was built for this. People want to talk about me regardless.
Right.
Whether I like what they have to say or not.
Right.
It's like, this is becomes my territory.
Right.
I know that's right, Sarah.
I've said a lot of things that, you know, against her.
Yeah, and then the fans got the nerve to have debates and then say, oh, because Sierra got more money than you don't have no place to talk. Well, excuse the shit out of me.
I got some money. Is that
Excuse me. As long as you are out there, people will talk about you. Because you need to be worried if nobody's talking about it. Just like I said, nobody talked about Sierra on Good Morning, This Morning America, whatever it's called.
This day.
CBS This Morning. Nobody talked about it. CBS This Morning. I think it's called that.
Was it this morning or yesterday?
Yesterday morning. Nobody talked about it.
It should just be called Today.
No, it's got one. You got Today, the Good Morning Show, Good Morning America, Live with Kelly and Monica, whatever her name, Michael. Just too much.
The View.
The View.
Too much good mornings.
Yeah.
Too many morning shows and not enough morning.
Don't make me laugh too much.
How much morning can you have? The morning goes from what? 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. To 12.
6 to 12. And the news got the nerve to come on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I cannot watch the news at 4 o'clock in the morning because there's nothing that I need to know about at that early hour.
The only thing they're telling you is who got shot, who house got broken into.
No, the only thing they tell you is traffic.
Yeah, and traffic and weather. And then soon they're going to be out of a job because there's apps for that.
Yeah.
There's apps.
You're right. No, you're right.
Yeah, until you take this route because it's less congested. And then you got an app. When we was driving to D.C., it's called Waze, W-A-Z-E. It told you how much traffic it was. Mind you, we drove to D.C., didn't have to pay no tolls.
I'd like to know how y'all did that.
Because the way the app took us. And it still took us 3 hours to get there. And it's normally 2.5 hours to 3 hours, but it took just 3 hours. It'll tell you where the cop at on the road, where's a pothole or roadkill. It tells you all of that.
It's called Waze.
Waze, W-A-Z-E.
Why do you have that?
What?
That car charger.
Because my charger broke.
Oh.
So I had to go next door and buy a charger. But I'm not putting that into my laptop.
You don't have a car.
No. But do you need that piece?
Yeah, you can give it to me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
For $5.
No, give it to me for free.
I
actually have one in my car.
I remember the next time I need a favor.
I have this in my car, but I always, misplace this. But I was just looking at it, because I have this in my car, I was looking at it, I was like, Kevin don't drive, and this is for a car.
And see, this is why I hate, our phones need to make a charger where it doesn't get eaten up like this. Like, why does it always break right here? Always, always, always.
That looks, shut up, Mikhail.
It looked like somebody chewed it.
Shut up,
Never mind.
It's time to go. Wait, no, let's talk about, what's her name? Do you want to talk about that?
What, Caitlyn?
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for Caitlyn right now. Because they're going to try to charge her with vehicular manslaughter. And I think they're really coming after her because she's Caitlyn Jenner. Not because of, you know, the fault that happened. And the lady that passed away, oh my God. The lady that passed away, I didn't do that. Don't worry. I know I got this bad.
Oh no. I was thinking like what happened.
So the lady that passed away, she really doesn't have any family at all. She was married, but he passed away before her, and his children, they don't have nothing to do with her. But now they want to file a lawsuit against Caitlyn because of the wrongful death of their stepmother. But they had no relation and didn't get along and didn't even like each other. But now they want to make money off of her death by suing Caitlyn. And why can't they sue the other people that were involved in this accident? Like, we only just hearing about Caitlyn. We're not hearing
So who
about
hit the woman?
Everybody else. What happened was one car slowed down. The car behind the car that slowed down or stopped hit that car.
Mm-hmm.
And then Caitlyn's car hit the car that hit that car.
Mm-hmm.
And when Caitlyn's car hit that car veered out into the other lane.
The very first car veered out to the other lane.
No, the car.
It's like, 3 cars.
It's 3 cars. You got the first car that stopped, this car that hit that car, and then Caitlyn.
Which car veered into the other lane? The second car.
The second car.
Right.
Veered out into another lane.
The one that Caitlyn
hit. And that's what caused the accident. So they're saying it was Caitlyn's fault. At the time, she was Bruce. And they were saying that nobody was on the cell phones. Nobody.
Right.
So they got to put all that together.
What makes it even worse? Because anybody who's a driver knows that anyone who hits you from behind is automatically
at fault.
Why? Because you're supposed to be driving a certain amount of space behind the person that's in front of you. It's unfortunate that someone died, but at the same time, it's like I always am fearful when I'm driving and not getting too close to people, because I know that if somebody steps on their brakes hard and I hit them, I'm going to be found liable, because then they're going to say, well, why was you driving so close to them? And, you know, it's like you can't, in some cases you can weasel your way out of that, but in a lot of cases you can't, because people are like, you know, you're supposed to, it tells you when you're driving, you're not supposed to be close to people in front of you, because you never know what may run out in front of them or what may happen in front of them. So therefore it needs to be spaced enough so that when they brake hard, you can brake hard and not hit them. And so that is why, just like for instance, if that first car was stopped and the second car was stopped and Caitlyn was to still come and hit, both cars could sue Caitlyn, because Caitlyn was the one who hit both of them. The one who did the hitting is always found responsible. So I technically don't think they're coming at Caitlyn because she's Caitlyn, or maybe you talking about the family.
Everybody want to sue and get money.
I mean, it's a little fishy how, like you said, they didn't deal with the lady, but, you know, but now they somehow deal with her and they want money, you know. But that's what happens when you are a celebrity. You know, you were a celebrity before you became Caitlyn, and you're a celebrity now that you are Caitlyn. And that's what happens. The vultures come out. And so, you know, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, when you did something wrong, not that you did it purposely, but you did, it was an accident, and you were still liable for that. Didn't the same thing happen with Brandy, right?
I was just thinking that, and I wonder like how she dealt with that. Like,
because
like
in Brandy's case, I'm sorry to cut you off, but in Brandy's case, we all know that Brandy did not purposely hit that woman and purposely mean to kill her. But at the same time, I'm sure Brandy was able to say to herself, yes, it was my fault. It was my fault. And I am so deeply sorry that this happened. You know, but it's like, you know, it was her fault why this woman died. And it's unfortunate that you say that, but I mean, you know, she hit the woman by mistake and it happened. We all know that Caitlyn didn't purposely hit these people, but, you know, it happened. And it's unfortunate because I would never want to be in Brandy or Caitlyn's shoes. You know what I mean? I would never want to be in their shoes when it comes to that type of situation, because it's like, oh
but
my
you know, it seems
God.
like Caitlyn is just living her life, and Brandy caught a lot of.
Brandy caught
She had it harder than with
that people still make. And you know what? I got so tired of defending Brandy. Not saying it in a bad way, but I'm saying I got so tired because it was like, I cannot believe how many ignorant people are in this world, that people were making mimes and making it as a joke. And I'm like, and I would tell people like, this is not funny, and they still do it today. And I'm like, I can't even keep defending this ignorant. Why I can't keep defending her? Because I know Brandy, and I know that Brandy is at peace, and she's found peace with God. And so therefore, there's no reason why I need to keep defending that ignorance when I know that the woman who was a part of that, she's found peace. And she's, you know what I mean? So it's like, let me tell you something. Me and her, we're going to go over here and we're going to have a good old time shouting while y'all over there making these mimes and being ignorant, you know? See, when you know somebody who has found peace in all that tragedy, it's just like me and this guy the other day. We were at one of the mothers at my church. I was at the home that she's in. And her son came in and we were talking, and then we started talking about people's funerals. And her son said to me, you know, well, actually I said to him, I said, you know, some people, when they go to funerals, a lot of people are trying to figure out why it is that the family members are not crying. Why it is that they ain't crying and going crazy. That's because they found peace. I was at my aunt's funeral on Friday, and it was a celebration. When I tell you, her kids were up there celebrating. All 7 of her kids was up there celebrating. Niecy could not sit down. She was so excited because her mother was no longer in pain. Her mother lived a long 69 years, raised all 7 of her kids, saw all her grandkids, great-grandkids. It was like, we are celebrating my mother's life. We're not mourning her death, we're celebrating her life. And Brandy has now found peace in that. She's gone through that whole period where she was upset, you know, and sad, but now she's found peace in that. And so there's no reason for Brandy to be moping around, because we all know that Brandy did not purposely kill that woman. That was a freak accident. And so people out here making these mimes and still trying to, like, how is that funny that somebody lost their life and you're laughing at Brandy? Like, how? I don't see how that's funny. I don't, and I'm sorry for going on, y'all, but it just it doesn't make sense.
You might be talking to somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I said I don't even defend that situation anymore, because, like I said, I know Brandy well enough to know that woman is at peace now, and all that over there, that don't even bother her, because she's at peace. Who she's at peace with? God. Amen. And when you at peace with God, there's nothing that man can do or say.
And if you don't believe it, go watch the video that we did with her back in June.
Hey.
Go watch it. Y'all know my girl Janet. She done did her photo album shoot and everything. Looks great. Janet looks like she's in her damn 20s. So shout out to Janet. She released a snippet of her new song called "The Great Forever." I'm waiting to hear the full song before I get my full opinion of it. Yeah, y'all know I'm excited. And the tour is about to start, I believe, next week. So Janet's about to be everywhere, and then, you know, TV starts back up like September 14th. So yeah, Janet, get on the ball, get on this, you know, get back on that promo train. I'm just excited. So shout out to all the Jan fam out there, and you know, I mean, whatever about these nuts, whoever he was a made-up candidate who's been leading in the polls in North Carolina at 9%. He's a 15-year-old, so he can never run for president. Well, not right now. Maybe in 20 years. You got to be 35, right?
For what?
To run for president.
I think so. You have to be 35 and older, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you have to be 35, and you have to be born in the United States, or you have to be born to a United States citizen. Am I correct? Now, I know of all people, you have to be born in the United States, or you have to be born from parents who were born in the United States.
You have to be born in the United States.
So if
you have to be born in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. Because somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger could never run for president because he wasn't born here. Mm-hmm. But I think, let me see, you definitely, if I'm not mistaken, you definitely have to be born in the United States. Because I know I heard something about Marco Rubio, and I'm trying to figure out where he was born
Either you have to be born here or you have to be born to United States citizens.
I'm sorry, y'all. It just pulled the camera up.
That's alright, because they got the whole weekend. By the way, while he's looking that up, I have fallen in love with 2 albums.
Okay, Marco Rubio was born in Florida. Okay. Yeah, you have to be born in the United States. I don't think it necessarily matters if your parents... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters if your parents are United States citizens. You just have to be born in this country, if I'm not mistaken. Because remember, we knew that Barack Obama's mother was American, and we knew that his father was African. But it wasn't the problem that his father was African. It was the problem that they felt as though he was not born in this country. Even though Hawaii in 1961 was already a state. And I think it had become a state back in 57.
I thought it was 48.
Let me check. I thought it was 57.
Damn. Bitch, if you remember, I thought it was 1948. Or was that it?
Statehood granted 1959.
Oh,
I was 2
wow.
years.
2 years off.
Look who you talking to.
Well, bitch, what about Alaska?
You talking to a walking, talking encyclopedia.
When did Alaska become a state? You can act serious.
I think it was around that time. Hold on. I think it was, or maybe... I think it was around... Because I think they were around each other. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
This is exit.
History, wait.
When did Alaska
Yes.
become a state?
Yes. 1949.
Okay.
59.
59.
I told you it was close.
So Alaska was the last state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
But Alaska is way over on the other side of Canada. Yeah. But before I go, now listen, I didn't do no reviews and stuff, but let me tell you something. Vivian Green came out with an album on the 7th. I love her album. It's called Vivid. Y'all got to get that. But let me tell you something. The album that stole my heart and my stomach right now. Bitch, I'm so excited. Wait. Jill Scott's new album, Woman. That album is the motherfucking bomb. Jill Scott is on her grown woman shit. And I'm so mad that I didn't get a chance to see her in the Philly area. Because sometimes she's in Philly and sometimes she's in Camden. You just never know when it comes to her. But the next time she come here, I have to go. Like, this album has shown so much growth in who she is as a woman and vocally. Or maybe I just didn't even know that's what she could do vocally.
Ooh.
Like,
No.
it's crazy. What?
No.
What?
I will not let you sit here and say that. I said something a few years ago, and I will never forget this as long as I live. Because Michelle Williams from Destiny Child actually retweeted what I said, and then she left a comment. I said something, this was a long time ago. I think this was even before all of us was even really that cool with Michelle. And I tweeted and I said, and I remember it very well because I was speaking of my girl Beyonce. And I said something to the effect of, a fan is never surprised at the vocal of how far their favorite artist can go vocally. Because fans already, basically, we already know, it's always people that are not fans of the artist who are always shocked and surprised. And so therefore, yes, I am a very huge fan of Jill Scott. No, I do not sit here and talk about Jill Scott all the time. No, I don't. But let me tell you something. Jill Scott is one of those artists that when I am at work and I ain't got shit to do, I pull up YouTube and I go to those live performances because that's where it's at. I think I told the story before, but if not, the week that Whitney Houston died, about 2 or 3 days before she died, I was on YouTube at work, back to back to back, watching all of her live gospel performances of wherever she was at performing, and then 2 or 3 days later, she's dead. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? But I say this to say because Jill Scott is one of those artists that I just sit back and I say to myself, that can fucking sing. And you gotta watch some stuff from Jill Scott like from the early 2000s. Those vocal runs, that's a singer who people don't give credit to when it comes to them runs. Jill Scott can.
Yes, because she was going off on this album. Oh my God. From front to back.
Yeah.
The album is crazy. And some of the songs are 6 minutes, but bitch, you won't even care. It's like a 60s, 70s sound to it. And she is going the fuck off.
Jill Scott sings.
She's going off.
She sings down.
So I'm gonna need y'all to go get that album. And I need y'all to support Vivian Green and go get her album too. But again, I think my favorite out the two, and there's no shame, is Jill's. It's just Jill. Like, her album has been on fucking repeat. Because I had bought it when it came out. Because, you know, y'all know me, I gotta support Philly. And I'm like, alright, I'll listen to it when I get a chance. So I had listened to Viv's, and then I had listened to Jill, and then I had listened to Jill, and then I listened to Viv. Then I listened to Jill, I kept listening to Jill, kept listening to Jill, then I listened to Viv. Like, it was crazy. But, man, Philly, like, you got Jasmine Sullivan. She was just on stage at the pop-up concert with Stevie Wonder.
That's another fucking vocal.
Oh my God, her album is crazy too. Philly, when it comes to singing, we are on the fucking map. And y'all seen that video I showed y'all with Whitney? Somebody had posted all these old school Whitney interviews. And Whitney was going the fuck off.
Is the one when she said she don't listen to
yes, and she said, and then you know I didn't add the part right after that. She said, but I do listen to Janet because I like some of the stuff that she does. But she didn't classify her as a singer because she tried it. Whitney, I'ma let you have that.
Listen, wait a minute, because you know what's so funny? Because she said, I love singers because I'm a singer, but I do listen to Janet. But we all know she's not a singer.
I like some of the stuff that Janet did. I like some of the stuff she did.
Because Whitney kept it real.
Yes, but she was like, I listen to Anita Baker. She's a, what she said? She said something like she's a pure artist or something. It's a cute little word that Whitney used describing Anita Baker. I love Luther Vandross, such and such. But she was like, I'm a singer and I only listen to singers because that's who I identify with.
Yeah.
But I do like some of the music by Janet. Now, bitch, you tried it.
Yeah. Yes. I listen to singers because I identify as a singer. And that was one singer that you could not say, oh, bitch, you can't sing that good.
Okay.
That bitch could sing.
Yes. She was over that fucking interview.
Yes, she was.
That's a stupid question.
Yes. Because she said, you know what?
You're going to say, do you like... No, because they asked her a question that she wasn't ready for. Why do you donate to so many charities? Is it because you have a good heart or is it good beyond? She was...
In one interview when they asked if they tried to compare her to Mariah Carey. She said, I don't see the similarities. Can you imagine if the internet was popping then?
She's like, what do you think about Mariah Carey?
Wait, hold on. Because, alright, I have to go now, y'all, because my Uber is arriving. Because I have very important
Did you tell him to meet you at the corner?
Yeah, you know, he's coming down. He's coming down 20 seconds, so maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to hurry up and get out there.
All right, see y'all. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see me later, okay? Watch this next stuff.
Y'all let me know your favorite songs off those albums. My favorite off Jill's is before I go. My favorite off Jill's is Prepare. What's that one? Oh my God, Closure. Y'all know it's just the whole freaking album. The interlude for Willing, the interlude for because it sounds like an Anita Baker song. I can't remember that. I don't remember the name of the title, but that whole album, front to back, is amazing. So y'all got to go get that. Yeah. So y'all have a good weekend and all of that good stuff. Make sure y'all watch Mama Scorpion's video. It's going to be up Saturday afternoon. The first 20 minutes should already be on YouTube, and then you could go watch that video because that's where we get into the phone calls and everything. But yeah, I'm still running my mouth, so I have to go. Peace.